Okay, hello, hello. I am so glad to be here live with you. And this is our midweek meetup, and it is August 16th. And we have a couple weeks worth of celebrating and all of July to celebrate today. So I just wanted to jump in and share some exciting news and also share a little recap from seminar as well. So, hello, and I'm excited that you're here. So please go ahead and let me know that you're here and comment. Just say hello. I would love to have you say hi to us here. And I am going to go back to my share here and show you guys first off. So yeah, we've got a lot to celebrate because we didn't even do our top 10 from July. Normally we do a kind of a celebration all together in Dallas, Texas. And so some of us weren't able to be together. So I'm going to make sure to honor those who deserve that for their accomplishments in the past year. So I will get to that. So hold tight on our official countdown here. But I am going to go ahead now and just show off here this new Soar Like Never Before, August 2023. This is on the right-hand side of your screen there. You'll see the Soar Like Never Before. It's actually like a one of those hand stamper things that it's like a seal, and it's so cool because it's actually a Mary Kay logo seal, and then it has the wax in it, and it's just so cool. I just love the fact that Mary Kay's come up with so many really creative ways to just give us gifts for doing our job. So anyway, welcome to August, even though it is the 16th, but we are going to catch up. I know a lot of you have been on summer vacations and doing fun things with the family, and there's a lot happening in August. So I want to make sure to share. So we're going to go ahead and celebrate first some birthdays and anniversaries. So we have Joe Martin, who had her birthday recently, also Patty Spreco and Melva. And then it looks like Brenda Shockley as well. So we have another birthday coming up August 20th for Chris Peterson. So happy birthday to the birthday girls for the month of August. And then two anniversaries, Miss Melva and Lisa, their 1 year anniversaries with Mary Kay. So congratulations on being a part of this company for 1 full year. And there is many more to come, I know. So okay, so we are really important focusing on Star Consultants this year. Star Consultant is something that every consultant, whether you're part-time or you're someone who is really working to achieve really big goals in Mary Kay, you can be a Star Consultant. That was the whole point of this program, was so everyone would have a place to win. And for this first quarter, it ends on September 15th. And so September 15th will be in another month. So I want you to take inventory, I guess. Make sure to check your report. See where you're at with your star. We are looking for our unit 7 star consultants to put us on track for a $300,000 year. And that's our goal of 30 star consultants. So when you have 30 stars, then you have earned, basically, you've done enough activity for what they call a circle of achievement. And so I just love the Star Consultant program, the fun prizes, and all the while you are actually profiting in your business. So that's really the goal, is when you sell product to profit, right? And just focus in on those goals. And so being on target right now, like clean on target, which is just basically all up until let's see, yeah, August 16th, like where you're at as far as wholesale goes. So every time you order, products are going to be tallied up by the company. And at the end of a quarter, when you have at least 1,800 in wholesale in orders, then you will become what they call a Star Consultant, and you get extra prizes and a whole bunch of fun things. But most of all, you are able to say that you are working at a profit level in your business and that you are actually making money with your Mary Kay business. So it's just a fun place to win. And I just love it. And so we have some women that are on target for this first, and I say 2024 because This will end up being the women on the All Stars will be celebrated. That means you accomplish a star every single quarter. You'll be celebrated in seminar at Seminar 2024. So these are the women that are already on target. So congratulations, ladies, Ramona, Kathy, myself, Anne, and Vanessa. So very awesome. I do want to just mention here too, make it just a little bit bigger so you can see these beautiful smiles. Our leadership team, this is going to grow, right? We are going to build senior consultants, people just adding one team member to your team. There's some really exciting things coming that we learned about at seminar for brand new consultants. So you're going to be hearing about that as the month progresses and everything. Just know that Mary Kay has thought of everything, and they want to set us up for success right out of the starting gate. And so they're making some very great and significant, simpler changes to getting a consultant off to a great start. So just as a reminder, when you are a first-time red, you're going to count for our unit for our red jacket goal. And red jacket is having 3 or more team members on your team. So when you're a new star team builder, we're looking for at least one every quarter. So again, by September 15th, we want one of you to move up into red jacket. And we have a special Zoom that is basically sponsored by national sales directors. And the last month's Zoom was amazing. And so just save the date for September 18th, because that's when you can be celebrated and get to see and be a part of that training. So that's pretty awesome. And then these women already finished their SOAR for July. So that's what is now completed. And we are already into August and working towards finishing up the second month of the seminar year. Can you believe it? So, but these women are already on target for that beautiful watch that's down at the bottom of the screen. That is the year-long consistency prize that Mary Kay has for us. And again, these are just 600 wholesale months. That's when you're selling about $1,200 or more in sales. It breaks down to just $300 a week. And when you think of it in time-wise repair sets, which is always what I like to do, time-wise repair sets, it's like 1.5, or it's an ultimate plus a little bit. So it's not that much volume in order to bring in that extra, $600 in profit into your family budget every month. Isn't that nice that we have that option to do that? So when you complete 300 wholesale by the 15th of each month, and or if you complete 600 wholesale by the month, then you get to be a part of these fabulous Zooms and everything, and get entered to win fun prizes. So this month's SOAR director that is going to be hosting is $1 million future executive senior sales director, Donna Clark Driscoll. And her accolades are absolutely incredible. So save the date for August 22nd. Those of you that did 300 wholesale or more by the end of the day on the 15th of August will get an invitation from me. And if you did 600 wholesale by the 15th, then you're going to get entered into extra special prizes, which, as you can see here, this is the consistency club. So here's where the big bucks come in. Like, you get entered to win, 500. We're doing one $500 drawing, 5 $200 drawings, and 5 $100 drawings. And so you can have what they call an oops month, which basically means out of the 12, one of the months you can miss the 600. And it will still count. So that's pretty cool that they do that. So that means when you complete it in August, if you didn't do it in July, you can get into this contest as long as you place your order. It's an extra special bonus, right? The company's giving us our fun prizes for 600 for the month. But when you go do the and then some and accelerate your business, and you have had 600 wholesale in by the 15th, then you're going to get into these amazing grand prize drawings. So just want to make sure that everyone was clear on how that worked. Okay, great reminder here. We have one more day for you to enroll in the holiday preferred customer program. This is the time of year where you're like, okay, Margaret, you already told me about the fall, catalog, and I entered in my customers, and now you're talking about this holiday thing. It just so happens that at this time of year, Mary Kay does something really great for us. What she does, or what the company does, is they have a special catalog that goes out with just kind of a holiday theme. And they want to get that out sooner than later because they know that everyone's planning on, holiday shopping. And it has been consistent over the last couple of years that people are shopping earlier and earlier. So it's really to our advantage, okay, that Mary Kay has decided to kind of move up the holiday enrollment. But you do have until tomorrow to make sure. And it's only, again, 90 cents per name. You cannot beat it. So I truly believe that the preferred customer program is something that is way underutilized. Those of you who have like your mom, your sister, your best friend, those three people need to be on your preferred customer program list. It's just an extra way to have a touch with your customers that will keep them at the top of mind. And then they'll have a physical catalog to actually flip through. And it's been proven that those people that have the physical catalog will actually purchase more. And it just works out that way. So, okay. So we are still focused, of course, on our Century Club. This is something that we're doing all year long. And the Century Club, basically what you're striving to do over the course of this year is to grow your business to have 100 reordering customers. And a reorder consists of $50 or more from someone. So when someone orders $50 or more, you're going to write that name on this chart here, and you are going to see how consistent you can create your income by having these reorders. So we always say like, okay, well, we need the reorders. We also need new customers, right? Of course, we need those new customers that are going to, again, reorder. So focusing on new customers, brand new miracle sets. The new miracle set is going to be coming later next week. So I would set yourself a goal to how many new miracle set, or simply just skincare if you focus on time-wise repair. But these new miracle sets, phenomenal. We got one at seminar, super fun. So we got it right there live. It was so cool. So the full miracle set update will be available on August 26th. And then, so that'll be available to everyone to order. And so just set that as a goal, because if you can really focus in on skincare customers, you're going to see how easy it is to more be consistent with your income, with your business. So anyway, so those of you who have had at least $50 or more in reorders coming in, just get used to sharing that with me so that way we can record this and just be more consistent with it. So I know things take a little time just to get used to it. So here's just kind of a fun little recap, picture of me and my mom at seminar. We just had so much fun. The Grand Achiever, of course, that was our big celebration. All of us, you all, as our team, we accomplished the Grand Achiever back in December. And so we were recognized for that in Dallas, Texas. And that was just really fun. And I feel very honored to represent you as a Grand Achiever unit. So anyway, it was absolutely phenomenal. Of course, just the show was great. They do a big awards night with a ton of recognition, and also they do a lot of performances by people from The Voice, America's Got Talent. I mean, they really went above and beyond this year with the amount of entertainment. So it was really cool. And now, of course, you need to save the date for next year, because I am coming with all of you. You are coming with me to Dallas, Texas next year. So save the date. We are Diamond. Okay. So Monday, July 29th through August 1st. Go ahead and save the date now. That way you can tell your family, this is the week that I'm gone. So when you schedule all of your fun family events, it can hopefully be around those dates. I always recommend doing one day before at least. So just mark out July 28th through August 1st. And if you start saving now, $10 here, $20 there, you will find that when it comes time to register, you've got your money for your flight, you've got your money for your registration, and it's not like a rushed thing at the end of the year. So now is the time to just have a little this isn't for 2024, but this was my 2023 envelope of just putting a little bit of cash set aside each week, from a surprise sale that maybe you got. Just take a little bit of that profit and put it into an envelope, have it separate so that way that is your seminar fund, and you will be so grateful. And hopefully you will take my advice and do that. If you missed my Inside the Expo video, I posted on YouTube and in our Dreamers thing, Dreamers Facebook group, make sure to take a look at that, because it does feature all of what we got to see in the expo. Not everything, but a lot of it. So I do want to give a shout out to Ramona, who was doing a great job at filming. That was her first amazing attempt at filming, and she did a great job, I hope you know. So make sure to watch that if you haven't. So here we go. We get to celebrate. Oh my gosh, these women, these were our top in our court for this past seminar year. And I wish all of you could have been together with us as we celebrated in Dallas. We actually got to be in the corporate office doing this special event where we got to recognize all of the women in our unit. So it was just so special to actually be in the Mary Kay headquarters and doing this special recognition for everyone. It was just perfect. So, okay, so we have number 10, Jillian Meaden. She's in California here in Vista. Leticia Torres is in Oceanside, California. Julie Best. We have Christina White, who's out in Missouri. Julie is also in San Diego. Gigi Larson is up in Orange County, and she was number 6. Yvonne Perigo is in Carlsbad, California. And then Katrina Welch in Michigan moved up to number 4 this year. So congratulations, Katrina. You've been doing so well and just continuing to grow your customer base. It's been fun to watch. And number 3, Miss Patty Sprecco. Congratulations, Patty, on being in our top 3 again. Many, many years doing that. And also Ramona Field is our first runner up, and very, very, very fun getting to celebrate you, us together in Dallas, Texas. It was super great. And our queen, Miss Kathy Willem. Kathy, congratulations on being our queen. Kathy, you have, I'm going to put you on here because you are who I want to just talk to for just a moment and just share with you. And I hope that everyone else in our unit just knows how special you are and how wonderful it is for me to watch you be able to, just weave your Mary Kay business into your life. You have your, grandkids is like your highest priority right now, which is so great. And so I just love the fact that you get to spoil them. And I know that Mary Kay is that income that you do, offer these fun trips for them, offer those up because of your Mary Kay business and bringing that extra income in. I know that does help create those experiences for them, and just having all of that family time. And, somehow, some way you are always so consistent, and your, I know, love for this product and is very, you are very loyal, of course, not only to our unit, to Mary Kay, and to the products, but the company as well. And so just having that Mary Kay business, I know for you is something that you love. And I know that there's more to come over these next few years here as you kind of transition from being full-time working and into now this new season of your life. So I cannot wait to see what's in store for you in your Mary Kay business here coming up. I know how much you focus in on treating your customers like gold. Absolutely. And we've got the next year, this whole next year, to really see what difference it'll make to be able to have a little bit more time now to really focus in on your Mary Kay business. And so anyway, I just admire you so much for all that you do, and mostly for the heart that you have for others, and how you're always there looking out, reaching out to see how you can be of service to people. And that's not just within Mary Kay, but all of the walks of life of people that you get the pleasure of of being a part of, and all of the different groups and stuff that you are, a part of. I know that you play an integral part of creating the synergy in all of those groups. So you have that ability to gather people and then also to help lift them up and be of service to them. And I just think that that is such a great characteristic of someone, and you just exude that. And so it's just part of who you are, which is really cool, that you don't have to work at that. It's just part of who you are. And I love how that translates into your Mary Kay business too. So anyway, congratulations, Kathy, on another fabulous year being our queen. So round of applause for Kathy. Congratulations. And I'm giving you a big, 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 big hug. Okay. All right. So let's jump in now. We're going to transition a little bit into some other fun things. Just a reminder, if you're not on our boards, you need to be on our boards app. This is the easiest way for me to give you information, for you to have to copy and paste scripts into your phone. Easiest way to do that. So you literally go into the boards when you click on something and you have the keyboard itself. Boards is an app, and then that does go into your phone, and it changes up the what do you call it? The keyboard down here. There will actually be a boards keyboard. And so you click on that and you'll be able to physically just click copy and paste. And I have all the scripts for everything you can imagine in there. And that's one of the great advantages of that. Plus, it's just got lots of great documents. That it's just the easiest way for me to upload those and have them at your fingertips as well. So speaking of tech tips, on the bottom right-hand side here, you're going to see the Dreamers. This is our boards app. At seminar, okay, there was, oh my gosh, it was so great to be in the space of all of these women again, and men that were just killing it, with their businesses. And what I saw was that out of the top people that were in our seminar, amongst all of the other seminars as well, the top 10, top 20, the top 3 for sure, of all of the seminars, they all had their own way, right, of working their Mary Kay business. So literally, there were several that, and I don't remember the exact numbers, but several of them had virtual only, like they were 100% working their business virtually, and they still are. Okay. They've chosen to remain virtual and they love it, and it's working for them, and it's great. And they all had over $1 million years. Okay. So they had $1 million in sales doing that. And then there was an example, Waverly Copeland, Wesmer, I think is her new married name, but she got back into the field, and she's doing kind of more of a show and tell type of party. And that's where you're basically going into someone's home, for a hostess, having a party, and it's more casual. It's really laid back. It's more of kind of a show and tell, pass and squirt type of party. And it's just another approach of making it very casual, but yet fun. And it's very productive. And so she has chosen to work like all in person. And so, then a few of them, of course, were hybrid. They're doing a little bit of both, but there wasn't one way, which before, I feel like several years back, there was really kind of like the way to run your Mary Kay business and to, create the income and everything. There was just kind of the skincare class, and like, that was pretty much it, which was awesome. We had that one way, but now the other thing that really came about or really struck me was just when people are busy, like women are busy, okay? And when they are thinking about doing something, adding something like a Mary Kay business, the first thing they think of is like, I don't have the time. I don't have the time. What I witnessed, and in my not one-on-one, but in my personalized classes for our career path, they actually have little breakout classes for us. Not little, they're very big because there's a lot of us there. They really spelled out how they are able to build big with people, especially that like have zero time. And I mean, talk about laying out the outline, the actual, like the templates of how to do it, every little piece of information was shared. And because of the boards app, it was really easy for these teachers to literally give us the step by step, 1, 2, 3, ABC of how they're building their Mary Kay businesses with women that are like, I need the money, but time is crazy. One of the women that was represented there was a full-time nurse, and she wanted more money in her life, but she wasn't sure how she was going to be able to do this. And so, because of the fact that it was virtual, she started doing just Facebook live parties. And so that's all that she focused on. And I shouldn't say Facebook Live necessarily, because it wasn't necessarily her being live. That's the beauty of it. But basically having Facebook groups where she is sharing the product information and having a hostess, and then she's inviting all of her friends. It's the same thing as a skincare party, but it's an ongoing thing throughout the week. Maybe give it, like she said, about a week to 10 days max. But you're giving that time for people to shop and to private message them. So the secret with those Facebook parties, what I'm learning is that it's all in the private messages. It doesn't matter how many people comment. It doesn't matter, who's liking and all that kind of stuff. In the group, you're making that personal connection through the private messaging area. And so that's where you develop the relationship, not just within the Facebook group going live or doing what you're trying to make sure that you get that personal touch, even though you are doing something virtual. And so one of them, again, one of the directors I'm thinking of, the one that's you're seeing on the screen here right now, Jennifer Bessiker, she does very simplified Facebook parties. That's her jam, she says, and she's just been doing it. She's had several $1 million years all through COVID, mind you. COVID year was like $1 million, and then she moved up from there. But Jennifer Bessiker, she's got a great story. Oh my gosh, she has come from a lot. Like, yes. Very, very great story. You should really try to look her up. But this was a featured teacher on Mary Kay in Touch because she's done so well, obviously. And Facebook just happens to be her route that she prefers. And literally, and I have it in the boards for you guys, like they are giving us, these top women are it's so much easier now to share how they're doing it because they can put the step-by-step in a place like boards. So literally, if you go to our boards app, you can look under ways to party. And there are several ways that I have in there in, the show and tell couch party, the Facebook pop-up beauty bars, and then, of course, there is a texting one that I just have on there in case that interests you, but also the Facebook Live parties. And it's linked to supporting videos, documents, everything in there. And what I encourage you to do is just choose one of them and just try it for a while and see how it works for your business. So you can, go back to, of course, just regular in-person facials, skincare classes. Always, of course, that's an option. But, going back to the busy part, the gal that was a nurse, she's no longer a nurse. She actually became a director. She had several offspring directors throughout this process. And I think her highest check was in somewhere in the $16,000 to $17,000 range. So for her, that allowed her to let go of her nursing job because it was very stressful. And that was part of the reason why she wanted to shift and do something different. But she needed the income, right? We all need the income. So it was just because of the way that you can run these Facebook parties where there's not a set time for anything. Everything can be done when you have a minute. You can communicate through the private messaging on a personal level. And it can be done, on your own time. So that helped to free her up to know that, okay, I can have all this stuff kind of going on in the background. I can have this income potential. And when she was able to, go to the private messages and just, chat with people back and forth. So it could be, just a minute there, a minute here, you get something set up and you'll notice, and I'm kind of going off on a tangent with the Facebook thing only because that was one of the most prominent ones that we learned about. But literally there's like a template and you like pop it into a program, and it literally will go ahead and what am I trying to say? Schedule all of your posts in your Facebook group. So literally, like with a click of a button, I'm not kidding, a click of a button, then it will run your Facebook party for you. So then that it's kind of like an assistant. So then that way, all you have to do is the part that can't be done by an assistant. It's that personal touch in the private messages, which all the messages, of course, are in the app, in the boards app. So you can literally see step 1, 2, 3, what you say, how to do it all. It's all in there. And so I just want to encourage you guys, just get back to holding those parties. It's using the word party too, I learned, is like something that, it's something that you can change up to make it feel even lighter, just to have like a pop-up, beauty bar, that type of thing. So anyway, very cool. Highly recommend you check out the board so you can see what that's all about. Okay, so by now, everyone can get the new products. So we've got the eye makeup remover, the liners. I did want to show you guys something that I appreciate. I'll make myself bigger here. The fact that Mary Kay came out with the new lip liners and eyeliners. And as you can see, they are a little bit longer and taller. So check it out. There are so many more options with the lip liner colors. That's a significant change. They are very soft, glide on even better than the ones that we had before. So yeah, they are amazing. And we just have more options to share with our customers. But I did like the fact that it's a bigger pencil. I don't know, it just feels a little bit easier to work with. So I appreciate that. So I just wanted to point that out too, that there is a difference in these pencils, mechanical pencils, and you will notice it when you use them. So excellent. Yay for Mary Kay on doing that. So everyone has these now available to them to order. And then my beauty tips in under 10 minutes, I'm really staying consistent with that. So hopefully you caught my video from yesterday. If you haven't, make sure to check it out. And yeah, so I want you just to know that that's there for you for great product information, and then also for your customers as well. So this is a little snapshot. You may want to take a picture of this. Of course, I will save this presentation, of course, in our board, so you have it to reference. But these are something, that you would just kind of take a picture of with your phone. But they're just dates, reminders of when everything is available, including the new Time-Wise Miracle Set, because we've got that big launch this month too. So it's actually August 26th when the new Miracle Set will become available. And I will be doing that drawing very soon, because for the month of June, when we were wrapping up the year, I don't know if you recall, but we all got entries into a drawing for free Miracle Set. So hold tight on that. You will get to see that. So yes, new Time-Wise Miracle Set coming this fall. So I'm super excited about all the things. So hopefully all of this was great information for you. Please let me know. Always type in the chat. If you're watching the replay, please just go ahead and type replay. Just comment, you guys. I want to know that you're there. And again, I know that it might just not be that you're on live right at this moment, but make it a point to always watch these meetups, because I want to have that connection with you. And of course, this is just one way that we can connect, but there are many ways to connect, of course, and I would love to be able to do that. So I always wish for you to reach out to me if you would love to have a one-on-one conversation, just to kind of coach and get a little bit more focused and have a strategy put together. I love doing that. So please reach out to me, and just know that I'm always here for you. So congratulations again to our top winners for not only Seminar 2023, but then this past July. And we are going to have an amazing August. So I hope you're focused now on these next 2 weeks, what you can do with your Mary Kay business. So thanks again for joining, guys, and I will talk to you later. Bye.